Hey, it's Paul Blough. Time for another 5x5. And today I want to invite you to take a look outside of our door, right into the front of our building, and see the disaster that is going on in front of our location just right now. What would you do if you looked out your door and you saw that mess, and maybe that mess even spills over into your business by cutting off either power or the internet? Goodness gracious, not the internet, because that's even worse than losing power nowadays. There are some things that we can do to make sure that we're ready in the event of some type of a business interruption. Sometimes we'll call those disasters, but maybe in this case it's really not just a disaster, it's just an inconvenience. But a lot of us have become very, very dependent on the internet, and losing connection to the internet or connection to our phones could really be crippling. So what can we do? Well, first of all, you need to have a plan that you've already detailed out. And we call these a business continuity plan. And it's really just a piece of paper where we've done some thought exercises to say, in the event of this happening, this is what I'm going to do. So you'll be surprised at, just by taking that precaution, how much better things are, because you've thought through ahead of time how to handle a crisis before you're in the middle of it. Because sometimes when we're in the middle of something, the pressure of the situation kind of blinds us to what those opportunities may be. Now, the second thing I'd recommend is, after you've got that plan constructed, and there's lots of great templates out there, and if you're not sure how to even get started, we'll be glad to assist you with either a template or coming in and coaching you a little bit about how to create one. But once you've got that plan, the second thing you really need to do is you need to do a tabletop experiment. What do I mean by that? And that means you just sit around with your staff and you throw out the disaster. What happens if we come in tomorrow and they're tearing up the streets outside and they cut the internet and we don't have any internet? What would we do? And then you have a discussion based on the plan that you have, and you see if it actually would work. Because sometimes our best ideas and our best plans really don't survive when it comes to the real world experience. And a lot of times just sitting around the table, you can figure that out. So that's a test, a business continuity test, and that would be the second thing that I would do. Now, in considering a couple factors when it comes to how can I protect myself against losing the internet, if your business is highly dependent on the internet, you probably need more than one source to the internet. So if your business is a manufacturing business, you probably already have multiple power sources coming into your business. So in the event that a tree were to fall or there was some type of an accident and the power was cut off, you'd have another power feed. This is pretty common. Sometimes it's accomplished by just having a generator of your own that will allow you to produce power. Well, the same thing is true when it comes to internet. We can have multiple sources coming in, and we could even allow one of those sources to be kind of an on-demand source. So one would be, we would take the internet that we normally have and we just get another line coming in very similar to the line that we have, and we just pay extra for that. But we also could get like a mobile interface where several of the firewalls and routers that are out there now will accept special cards to allow you to attach to, say, a Verizon or AT&T through cellular connections. It's not a long-term solution, it would be too expensive for that, but it is a good temporary solution in the event that something were to disrupt and physically cut those cables and allow you to get back up and running quickly. Now, another way of handling this too is to have an off-site location or a hot site, someplace that you could go and get your basic information taken care of, the basic running of your business. Now, we here at Blough provide a hotspot. Now, we here at Blough provide a hotspot location for our customers. In the event that they have a disaster, they're able to come here. We've already got PCs, and we've already got cabling, and we've already got internet and phone services and all of those things, and a physical location with desks and tables that they could come and they could set up shop. And that's a great option to have. And so you could partner up with somebody that gives you that, or you could just rent that facility perhaps from someone, or maybe if you have a dual locations, which not a lot of businesses are fortunate to have that, but if you have more than one location, you certainly can set that second location up as a backup site for your business. So those are all great things that you can do to kind of anticipate if you might look out your door and find your street tore up and some unexpected event happens.